If you'd have met me when I was 12 years old, the first thing you'd have noticed about me is I was annoying. This was my way of connecting with the world. I needed attention like I needed air. If my dad asked me to stop, I'd do it 20 more times. 18, 19, 20. This got a lot of attention, with the added bonus of physical contact. At school, I was the kid that couldn't shut up. And all that talking and talking, the singing, the animal noises earned me a special spot in the classroom, right up front next to the teacher's desk with my back to the rest of the class. Now that was attention. Now I didn't like being annoying. Like, I understood that annoying did not equate to getting invited to birthday parties. And so I clung to this fantasy, this idea that at some point I could crack the code and understand the world of cool. And then it happened. I was watching the movie White Christmas, and Danny Kaye meets Vera Allen, and almost instantly, even guys with 2 left feet come out all right if the girl is sweet. If by chance their cheeks should meet while dancing, proving that the best things happen while you dance. Ballroom dancing, of course. Now, I know what you're thinking, but for a kid who was looking for step-by-step instructions on how to interact with others, ballroom dancing held the promise of literal steps to follow on how to interact closely with a girl, no less, right? Now, with as enthusiastic as I was, and as certain as I was about this plan, my parents, for some reason, didn't jump at every whim of their 12-year-old with poor impulse control. So over time, I tried other things. I did show choir. I did speech team. I did theater. I loved that there was a script of what to say and what to do and how to get that positive attention that I craved. But off script, I still didn't know how to be or who to be. So I spent my high school years trying to make the world my stage and put on a show at every moment. And while this was entertaining, it didn't do much to build those positive relationships, those personal relationships, with girls. And then it happened again. I'm watching TV, and it's a Gap ad. Khakis swing. Do you remember this? So let me play it for you. There's a white background. Beautiful people standing in a circle. They're wiggling, they're tapping their feet, they're clapping their hands, they're jumping and jiving and wailing. And in the middle of the circle, a guy's got a girl and they're twirling. And I am hooked. In that moment, all of these feelings came flooding back, reminding me of what I craved, that connection, that interaction, that attention, that approval. And I knew in that clip held the secret to that code that I was trying to crack. And so I did the next logical thing. I got a job at the Gap. And what did I find there? Khakis. But that summer, a swing dance club was opening up in town. They were going to have live music 7 nights a week. So it was pretty much going to be a live version of the Gap ad every night. And so I had a girl, there was a girl who made it very clear that she was not my girlfriend, but I was still holding out hope. And we took 2 lessons, so we were experts, and we went out dancing 4 or 5 nights a week that summer. And it felt good. I felt happy. I felt successful. I was dancing. I was holding a girl in my arms. And what I didn't anticipate while we're dancing is how it would feel at the end of the summer when she went back to college. I felt alone. I retreated. I stopped dancing. The self-doubt was paralyzing. what if I'm not as good as I think I am? What if swing dancing is really dorky? What if I'll never find a partner again? How am I supposed to dance without a dance partner? And so this lifetime of barriers that I had constructed were standing between me and the very thing that brought me closest to finding that connection that I craved. And it took me a long time to finally take that step and go out dancing on my own. But I'm so glad that I did. I met people who were girls that wanted to dance with me. And at the end of the night, I was okay. I was more than okay. I was happy. And this was the beginning for me. Dance became my drug, my therapy, my practice ground for the rest of life. Through dance, I learned what human connection can be. I met my best friends. I found my wife. I found myself. So I'd like to ask you, would you like to dance? This is you, by the way. The hardest part is coming onto the dance floor. And when we do, there's a moment here where we connect, where you transfer a little bit of your weight into my hand, and you give up a little piece of control, and it's okay. There's a trust, it's a partnership, and the music starts, and we move together. And to the music, we listen, we respond, we move. I communicate something, you react. You communicate, I listen, and it's a conversation. For 3 minutes on the dance floor, we are playful and flirty. We are sincere and empathetic. We are vulnerable and reassuring. We sway and we spin, we leap and we laugh. And sometimes we just hold each other and be together with the music. And then the song ends, the smile remains, and you look to your partner and you say, thank you, and thank you.